Great morning, everyone. 10th class student. We were discussing chapter number 5, periodic classification of element. I told you in the earlier video also why it is necessary to classify the element. The classification of elements is very much necessary to study them easier or to study them in a very easy manner. Till now, we have discussed about the Doberner triad law, Newland law of octave, and Mendeleev periodic table. I told you Mendeleev classify the element in order of their increasing atomic masses. एक तो उसने एटॉमिक मास की प्रॉपर्टी ली थी एंड सेकंड वाज द formation of oxide and the formation of hydride means how the particular element react with oxygen and how the particular element react with hydrogen. So this was the criteria for the classification of Mendeleev. Now Mendeleev की जो periodic table थी उसमें 6 horizontal row थी and that horizontal rows are called period and 8 vertical rows जो present थी that are called groups. As you can able to see here, these are the horizontal lines. So these are 6 horizontal lines. These 6 horizontal lines are called 6 periods, and these verticals line, they are 8 in number. These vertical lines are called groups. Proceeding towards our next topic is the modern periodic table. Modern periodic table was given by Henry Mazzeli, was the name of scientist. Henry Mazzeli has a new property of element, give a new property of element on the basis of atomic number. He classified various elements into his periodic table. So what criteria was chosen by the Henry Mazzeli for the classification of element? He chosen the atomic number. He taken the basis for the classification was atomic number. So what was the modern periodic law? According to this scientist, modern periodic law क्या कहता है भाई? Properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic number. Means किसी भी एलिमेंट की क्या प्रॉपर्टीज हैं किस पे डिपेंड करता है एटॉमिक नंबर पर. सो अभी तक जितने भी साइंटिस्ट थे, दोबर्नर, न्यूलैंड and Mendeleev, he classified the element according to the mass number, according to the atomic mass. But this time modern periodic law के according elements को arrange किया था in order of their increasing atomic number. So what was the position of element in the periodic table? I will show you with the help of periodic table also. The modern periodic table consists of 18 groups and 7 period. Modern periodic table में 18 groups थे, means 18 verticals line and 7 periods. 7 periods means 7 horizontal lines were present. Elements present in one group have the same number of valence electron. This property we will prove one by one, and the number of shell increases down the group. Next, element present in any one period contain the same number of shell. अगर हम periods की बात करें तो उसमें shell will remain the same, means K shell, L shell, M shell, N shell will remain the same, but number of electrons get increases. बट अगर हम ग्रुप की बात करेंगे तो उसमें नंबर ऑफ वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन विल रिमेन द सेम. दिस प्रॉपर्टी वी विल स्टडी इन डिटेल वन बाय वन. This was the periodic table of element, modern periodic table. As you can able to see here, these horizontal line 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 horizontal lines are present, means according to modern periodic table there were 7 periods. And if I talk about the groups, as you can able to see on the screen, there are 18 groups, 18 vertical lines are present. So total number of groups were 18. 18 groups present थे और 7 period present थे according to modern periodic table. So modern periodic table elements are arranged in order of increasing order of their atomic number. क्या criteria लिया था हेनरी मज़ेले ने periodic table में? He classify various element according to the atomic number in the form of table, and in his table there were 7 horizontal row of element. I shown you on the screen the periodic table. That periodic table having the seven horizontal rows, and that seven horizontal rows are called period, and 18 vertical rows, that 18 vertical rows are called groups. This was the criteria given by modern periodic table. So we are talking about the modern periodic table in 1913. This was the year. Henry Mazzelle, the name of scientist, he showed that atomic number of the element was more fundamental property than atomic masses. अभी तक जितने भी साइंटिस्ट आए थे उन्होंने एलिमेंट को क्लासिफाई किया था ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ एटॉमिक मास, बट दिस टाइम classification of various element was done according to the atomic number. Means what was the basis for the classification of element? It was the atomic number. So what is modern periodic law? As it is question was asked in the last time board also. Modern periodic law क्या कहता है? According to modern periodic law, the properties of element are the periodic function of their atomic number. Means किसी भी एलिमेंट की क्या प्रॉपर्टी है किस पे डिपेंड करता है. इट सो व्हाट इज द बेसिस? किस किस प्रॉपर्टी पे डिपेंड करेगा? द प्रॉपर्टी वाज एटॉमिक नंबर. So according to modern periodic table, it consists of 18 groups. 18 vertical lines are present, that are 18 groups and 7 period. Though the modern periodic table may position of isotope was not clear, and the position of nickel and cobalt is clear. Position of hydrogen is also well explained. So first one is the these three are the advantages. The characteristics of the modern periodic table. अभी तक जितने भी साइंटिस्ट आए थे वो आइसोटॉप्स के बारे में नहीं बता पाए थे. पोजीशन ऑफ निकल एंड कोबाल्ट ये भी क्लियर नहीं हो पाया था. हाइड्रोजन का भी प्लेस क्या होना चाहिए, हाइड्रोजन को एल्कली मेटल वाले ग्रुप में रखना है या हेलोजन वाले ग्रुप में रखना है. मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल तक ये सब क्लियर हो चुका था. दीज डाउट्स वर क्लियर and it was given by the modern periodic table given by the Henry Mazzelle, which explain these 3 points in the modern periodic table. That is position of isotope, and the position of nickel and cobalt is very much clear, and the position of he assigned very clear position to the hydrogen also. So modern periodic law states that the properties of element are the periodic function of their atomic number. You can able to see this is the periodic table of the element. There are 7 horizontal lines. These 7 horizontal lines are called period, and 18 vertical lines. These 18 vertical lines are called group. Group. Now see very much clearly on the screen. I am talking about the first period. This is the first period. I am marking it. It has only 2 elements. That's why it is called very short period. Now if I talk about the second period, it has total 8 element. 8 element from lithium to neon. This is called short period. Now if I talk about the third period, it also has 8 element. Sodium to argon. It is also called short period. इसको भी short period बोला जाता है. Now fourth period contains 18 element. इसमें 18 element present है. It is called long period. Fifth period also contain 18 element. It is also called long period. And the seventh period, if I talk about the sixth period has 32 element. 32 element. How it has 32 element? Because it includes lanthanoids also. Lanthanide series also. These elements also included in the sixth period. Now if I talk about the seventh period, this is the seventh one. 7 period total contain the 28 element. 28 element. Because it also includes the actinoids. This is the actinides. 7th period actinides में ये सब एलिमेंट आएंगे. So 7th period in total has 28 element. So what we have concluded, we have seen that this sixth period contains extra 14 element, that is lanthanide series. And this 7th period also contain additional 14 elements called actinide series. So some elements of the sixth period and seventh period are placed separately in lanthanide series and actinide series. Some of the elements, only few elements are placed separately of the sixth and the seventh element. So this was all about the periodic table of the element, modern periodic table. Further, we will discuss their property in detail in the next video. Thank you.